Hi everyone, welcome back to my planet. Let's get started.
Put you up on this game. I be parking my frame. Gang, 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 gang. If you don't jump to put jeans on, baby, you don't feel my pain.
Alright, so today I'm going to be doing my version of a double lid baby doll-ish kind of look. Just meaning I'm going to put a color on top and the color on the bottom, mix match, and do the same with my lip. And it's going to come out kind of dollish. Now, I'm talking about my space and my nails. It just seemed like it was a total mess. As you can see, a card on my bed in the background. And also, I attempted to do my nails and I cannot. So I just apologize for all of this. But still, watch the video because it's quite enjoyable. And I feel like this look is kind of fun. And I needed something to brighten my day. So here we go. All right, so today I'm getting started. I did go ahead and conceal my eyelid and my eyebrows. I did have to do a voiceover today because there was so much chaos in my background. But here we go. I'm blending it in. I use sponges to do this step for the most part. And I did want to chat with you guys about Insecure. Now, Insecure is not on Netflix. I know I like to chat about my Netflix shows. This is on HBO. Now, this show is directed and the main star is Issa Rae. Each episode is about 25 to 30 minutes. I am not a fan of short episodes, especially if we have to wait a week for a new episode. And it's just because I am a Hulu and Netflix girl now, and I'm used to having a full season. So I'm not a fan of that. This season is mighty slow. And actually, before I go any further, I decided to do one color on top of the lid and another color under the lid. And that's what I was showing you. I'm using a Morphe palette. I have about 8 or 10 Morphe palettes that I actually use. The color payoff is pretty good, but you do need a sticky base because depending on the color, it can be a flop or it can work. But I really like this color. This is an orange, a burnt orange. So I went in one side, actually both sides with burnt orange, and I'm gonna do a different color on the bottom. I did a liner. I'm ready to move on. I'm gonna put my some pink on the bottom. I don't know if you can tell that I'm extremely annoyed because I did want to talk about a show. Okay, back to the program. As you can see, this is why I had to do the voiceover. I had a child come in and out of the room, and that's why you'll see stuff magically appearing in the background and then disappearing. It was just chaotic, and at this point, I just wanted to finish my look. So I went in with the pink under the eye. It looks a hot mess right now, I'm not gonna lie, so I will be cleaning that up. I'm just putting my foundation on. I blended my Fenty with my Tarte foundation, which I will not be using again because I found the Tarte foundation is a little too watery for me. It's just too much of a water base. So I won't be using that again. Anyways, talking about Insecure on HBO. Now, I'm on the 4th episode, I believe, and it is just so slow. From the beginning, we obviously realized that Ollie and Issa friendship is kind of on the rocks. They were kind of pressing a little too hard on your fun day Sundays. And now they're just on 2 different paths. I feel as though most people will be able to relate to this type of relationship when you are friends, but you have common grounds, and then you get to a point in your life where you just go down different roads, and it's hard to find that common ground again. And that's pretty much where they are. The only thing is, I love the direction and the concept they're trying to get across to us, but it's so slow. And I realize they want to give off a real impression of people and a real message, but I find myself fast forwarding through a lot of conversations, which always signals a red flag that I'm getting bored with the episode. And now I find myself getting bored with this actual season. I'm just not interested. And I feel like I was interested and something went wrong along the way. Now, just to get back to my makeup, I've obviously baked under my eye to clean up that horrible mess of pink that I did. And I'm bronzing, which always makes me happy because I love when I shape my face with bronzer. I did add some glitter, a little bit of glitter under the eyes. I wanted some sparkle. I went back in to contour my nose. And I typically do this with a bronzer, or I do use a contour color, a contour powder. Excuse me. But yeah, I like to do it with powder just so if I need to change the shape or add a shadow or lighten it somewhere, I can do so. So I did my brows off camera. I did my brows in the beginning. I had to change the shape of my brows and just shave the ends because I'm really messing up my brows these days. And so I just decided to start over. I'm adding some crystals to my brow. I don't know why, but I'm just starting to love this look. And I'm just adding this to my everyday look for now on. That's what we're doing. So back to Insecure, I really want to like this show. And I really want to see further seasons. But they do have to make some changes. For one, this episodes have to be longer. There has to be more detail, more drama, more entertainment. Right now, it feels as though I'm following someone's actual life and I'm completely bored with that. So there needs to be some kind of upbeat to this. Of course, I'm adding freckles just in case you wanted to know what I was doing. Secondly, on this show, where is Daniel? When do we get an explanation on why this person just disappeared? Especially since he had such a presence last season. Now, Lawrence and Issa are rekindling their relationship, which is kind of confusing. I did not want to go back to that storyline, but that is the direction we're going into. And yeah, I don't like it. Right now I was talking about my blush. My last episode, my last video that I did, I had orange blush and I did not like what I saw when I was filming with the lights on, obviously. But when I went back to the footage and I looked at my photos, I loved the orange blush. So now I've become a fan of the orange blush and I'm doing it again. I went in with the orange and I'm gonna go in with a little bit of pink. I'm lining my lips. What am I using? Oh yes, I'm using like a coffee brown and I loved it. But yes, I don't know what's gonna happen to Insecure, and to be honest, I believe after this season, I don't know if I'm gonna be invested because I'm just not entertained anymore, unfortunately. And there's so many shows and seasons of things that are coming out, so this is just not doing it for me. I'm hoping that it picks up and we get a complete storyline at the end of an episode, but right now it's just not doing it for me. And I really wanted to love this because, like I said, this is a new age Girlfriends. For me, it was a new age Girlfriends, but it's just not hitting the spot anymore. I don't even know if I should have used that word, hitting the spot. Weird. Okay, so I did go in with a double lip color as well. I did the orange and then I went in with the pink on the bottom lip, and I went and matted it up with the exact same eyeshadow. I just went over it and matted my lip. I tried to straighten those front pieces, and funny enough, I sweated it out and my natural hair comes seeping through. I should have just let it stay curly, but I haven't straightened my hair in such a long time. I just wanted to see how it looked, and it looked really good. But either way, it's fine. No one seeing, well, now people are seeing this because it'll be online, but I didn't walk out the house. So I'm just going in. I didn't put anything on my forehead, obviously. I just went in to make sure it matches the rest of my foundation. And yeah, I wanted to press my lips together so bad, but I didn't want to mess up the look. So this is my double lid look, baby doll look and I loved it. Hopefully you did too. Please, please, please go ahead and subscribe. And if you have any comments about Insecure, leave them down below. I would love to hear what you guys have to say about it. See you next time.